Hi, welcome to TK's ROM. Today we are going to see a simple question answered by a layman who is going to pay the tariffs which are imposed by the United States government to the other countries, and what will happen to the value of dollar, and what will happen to the poor and the average people who lives in the United States. So the tariffs to other countries are not affecting other countries. It is going to directly affect the United States in the short term. In the longer term, it may affect the other countries. But in short term, for the next few years, it is going to affect the United States. The reason behind that is that tariff is going to be paid by the individuals of the US. For Canada, we are imposing 20% taxes on everything. That means whatever we are going to import from Canada, there will be a 20% tariff on it. That means additional 20% of tax will be paid at the port of entry. That means Canada is giving 60% of United States oil and lots of aluminum from Canada and electricity from Canada and much more things from Canada. The same way China is exporting so many things from China to the United States. You know, from earbuds to the televisions, so many electronic items, toys, kids stuff, garments, whatever, you name it. Everything is going to fall under tariff, means that tariff will be paid by the individuals who live in the United States. Of course, the government is trying to take out the income tax, individual income tax. It's good for the income tax payers. How many people are paying income tax in the United States? There are poor people and below average people living in the US. They are going to pay the tariffs even though they are not paying the income tax. So the income tax removal is good for the people who are making more money, who are paying income tax. But that income tax, which is paid by the high earners, are going to be paid by the poor people and the below average people. Because even the below average people are going to buy the gas every day. The below average people are going to buy clothings. They have to buy the television. They have to buy food items. A lot of produce are coming from the South America, Hispanic countries. So if we have the same kind of issue with the other countries, they are also going to oppose our policies, and we are going to introduce the same tariffs to other countries. So that is going to impact the same for food items. Let us see how the dollar devaluated before COVID and after COVID. Before COVID, how much price you paid for a gallon of milk, and now how much you are paying for a gallon of milk. Think about it. And how much was the gold five years ago? It was $1,300. Now it is $2,800. That means 1 ounce is staying the same, but the amount of dollar you are paying to buy that gold is more than double. That means your dollar is devaluated 100% against the gold. The same way, the housing market is skyrocketing. Why? You're not getting more money. Your value of dollar is going down. So when they are going to impose this tariffs to other countries, individuals have to pay more money to buy items, which includes the tariffs. So that means the value of dollar is going to go down. This is for the short term. And for the longer term, people will stop buying the imported stuff, or they reduce buying imported stuff. They won't buy 10 TVs for their house, one in garage, one in kitchen, and one in living room, and three different bedrooms. Some people are having televisions in bathroom as well. Okay, never mind. So they're going to stop those things, and a normal American who lives alone, what will he do? He just take the car and drive around the town. He don't know what he is doing. So he was spending, go back to 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the gas was $1. So they don't even care about the gas price. Now the gas price is $4 something. So they care about it. So when you impose tariff, that is going to increase. Not only the gas price, all the other prices you are using on a regular basis is going to increase. That is going to devalue the dollar for the short term. But in the longer term, we will start those industries inside the United States. That will give more jobs for the citizens, as well as that will improve the economy in the long run. But that is not going to happen in overnight. So when you want to see some good things, we have to go through all these hustles and difficulties before we get the good things. So hope everything is going to be sorted out, And let's hope for a question tomorrow. See you tomorrow.